Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Huggy Face Gaming here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Super discussion slash theory type video. And within this theory type video that I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna actually be talking about Vegito and his possibility return in the Tournament of Power. Now, I know a lot of people have been speculating whether or not he's gonna be coming back into the Tournament of Power. Obviously, ever since that addition to them being able to use the Potara earrings, which is really interesting how they just implemented that rule that they could use this so-called Portaro earrings just they could actually benefit Zeno because Zeno wants a lot of fun within the Tournament of Power. So seeing that he actually allowed the Portara earrings to come into play, there's a lot of speculation that Vegito's actually going to be coming back. And within this video, I do want to talk about a little theory that I have saying that Vegito is actually going to be coming back for the Tournament of Power, just mainly because of what happened within the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, episode 123, I believe. Because within episode 123, if you haven't seen it, this is going to be a spoiler warning. So, a spoiler warning, I guess, for those who haven't seen episode 123. But within episode 123, we do see a power upped Goku, which is Goku in his, I believe, is his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 form. And we also see Vegeta's new form, which everyone, I guess, is starting to call it Limit Breaker. Because, I mean, that's what Vegeta basically says throughout his speech, saying that he's breaking his limit. So, that Limit Breaker that we thought was going to be Ultra Instinct is, I'm guessing, Vegeta's new ability, which is going to be his Limit Breaker. We see the both of them full power, because obviously that's all Goku has, and as well as Vegeta saying that's all he has against Jiren. These two were putting up a great fight against Jiren and even pushing Jiren back. And the God of Destruction Belma even said that, they're pushing Jiren to a whole new limit, making him actually unleash his true 100% power, which obviously as of right now, I don't think Jiren's going full out, his full 100% power. I feel like he's still hiding a bit back. But within this episode, we do see him struggling. That's because Goku and Vegeta are not perfectly in sync with one another. They have their own way of fighting, which is kind of throwing Jiren off. And we finally get to see what Whis has been talking about since the two of them actually started training together. And that is, if Goku and Vegeta could put their differences aside and actually team up as a unit, they can be a really powerful foe. Like the two of them together, their two abilities, their two personalities, like how they're different and everything, they could become much stronger than what they originally are. And we've seen this throughout time with Gogeta and Vegeta, how strong those two fusions can actually be. Like these two together are super dominant. Like with both of them combined, they could have done so much more within the time they had fusion. Obviously with the Majin Buu arc, they were just dominating Majin Buu the whole time they were fighting him, as well as, when they're fighting Mirza Masu, they were actually putting up a pretty decent fight and also overpowering Mirza Masu at that same time as well. So with Whis actually saying that if the two of them actually work together, they might actually put up a good fight against Beerus, and obviously as of right now, we saw that they were putting up a good fight against Jiren. Why not let them fuse already? Like we already know that both of them together are not going to be able to defeat Jiren because obviously, spoiler alert, yeah, within these next coming up, I'm so sorry, I'm mixing up my words right now, but within these upcoming episodes, even with the full power that Vegeta has obtained, as well as Goku going full out power as well, they're not going to be able to defeat Jiren as they are separately. So I think it's finally time that they're going to pull the trigger and bring out Vegito as their last resort. And that's what I feel like is going to be happening at the end of the Tournament of Power. That's going to be Vegeta and Goku, the last two remaining, versus Jiren, because obviously I believe like every single episode that's passing as of right now, each one is about a minute within the Tournament of Power. Obviously, the last two episodes have been 1 minute each. And within I believe it was the Goku Black arc when they actually fused against Mirza Masu, their fusion lasted about 5 minutes. So after this episode, I believe episode 124 comes out, there should be about 5 minutes left within the Tournament of Power. If I'm doing the math right, if they're actually doing, each episode as 1 minute, they should have 5 minutes left. So if they fuse right now, they're going to be able to last the rest of the Tournament of Power in their fused state, obviously, because within the Goku Black arc, people actually did the calculation that they managed to stay fused for 5 minutes, and if that's all they need, just 5 minutes, then maybe those last 5 minutes within the Tournament of Power are going to be Vegito versus Jiren. Like, we don't really know what's going to be happening because there's still a lot more time, and people have been speculating ever since, like I said, that they brought up the idea of the Potara earrings, that Vegito is most likely going to be coming back. And I know a lot of people are not thrilled with this idea of, Vegito coming back, just because Vegito has had so many, nostalgic moments and just a lot of fan service of him coming back that not a lot of people actually want Vegito to come back. But me personally, like I said, I'm a huge Vegito fan, and we could finally see how strong Vegito actually is within the Tournament of Power, and if he's actually stronger than than Jiren, because if he is stronger than Jiren, then that just gives us the implication that Vegito is probably the most strongest person within this whole, Dragon Ball Z story. Like, imagine that happening, that Vegito just obliterates Jiren and we finally get to see what Vegito's actually made of within those 5 minutes. Like, how crazy would that be? But that's kind of my theory and my take on it, that we're finally going to be able to see Vegito in action in the near future within the Tournament of Power. Not this next episode, or not, probably not the one after this one, but probably like episodes 126 or 127. Those, I feel like, are going to be the moments that they're going to just give them the Potara earrings and let them fuse, because obviously, as they are right now, they cannot defeat Jiren. Jiren is just way, way too strong. He's just basically toying with them at this point. Like, who knows who is actually going to be able to defeat Jiren one on one? Because obviously, even Vegeta stated that this is the strongest force he's ever felt. So basically, saying that his force, Jiren's force, is stronger than Beerus's. So I feel like the only one that could really take Jiren out at this point is Vegito, because we've seen what Vegeta could do in the Majin Buu arc and against Goku Black. Like, this is something that all of us want to see happen, Jiren versus Vegito. But overall, what do you guys actually think about this? Do you guys think that this little theory about Vegito finally going to be coming within these next couple of episodes is actually correct? Do you think that the 5 minutes that are going to be left in the tournament are going to be used for the 5 minute fight against Jiren and Vegito? Or do you guys actually think that they're going to have to find a way to beat Jiren without actually using Vegito? Because as of right now, like I'm saying, I doubt there's a way where anyone can actually defeat Jiren one on one. They're going to have to fuse, because both of them together are putting up a decent fight. Like, they're actually doing damage and kind of, leaving Jiren in shock. The only way they could actually do anything is probably by fusing, because individually we're going to be seeing that their powers individually are not going to be enough. They're going to actually have to fuse once again, and this might hurt Vegeta's pride, but it might be the only way to actually ensure their victory and make sure they get the Dragon Balls to revive everyone else. That's all I really have for this one. What do you guys actually think about this theory? Do you guys think that it might actually be coming sooner than we think? Do you think Vegito's not even going to be in the equation and they're going to have to beat Jiren by themselves? Or do you think that this whole idea of Vegito actually coming back is just a load of bull, and none of it's actually even coming, like, even going to be happening, and they're just teasing us, and people making these theories are just making these theories out of pure speculation, out of pure fan service, that they might bring back Vegito once again? Because if they brought him back once, I'm hoping they could bring him back again. But like I'm saying, that's all I really have for this one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this whole little, quick discussion about Vegito. It's finally, about time people start talking about Vegito and his possibilities of coming back into Dragon Ball Super, because the Goku Black arc did not do him any justice. We didn't see that much from Vegito, and hopefully within this Tournament of Power, and if he faces Jiren, it might lead him justice, and we could finally see how strong Vegito finally is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and until next time, guys, whether it's, another theory video or discussion type video, I'll catch you all in the next Dragon Ball Super video. Peace.